Well, hey there, and welcome to the market statistics for Southern Oregon. I'm Alice Lema. I'm a principal broker at Home and Land Real Estate. And this week, ending November 3rd, 2025, we have some, again, interesting numbers. Jackson County prices year over year this week were up 21%. The average residential home now costing $530,967. The number of sold year over year in Jackson County were up 12%. We had 63 closings in the residential market this week. Number of listings year over year in Jackson County were about neutral. They were only up 1%. We have 905 active listings on SOMLS in Jackson County this week. We had 0 foreclosures that closed, 0 short sales that closed, but we did have 4 $1 million or over $1 million or more closings in Jackson County. The first one was for $1 million even in East Medford. We have 1.2 in Ashland, a 1.6 in Ashland, and a 1.8 in Jacksonville. Only one of those were cash. Josephine County prices year over year were down 14% this week. Average now in Josephine County is $435,717. The number of sold year over year in Josephine County were up by a whopping 50%. That's 50. There are 24 closings in the residential market in Josephine County this week. Number of listings year over year were up 8% in Josephine County. There are now 438 active listings in Josephine County's residential market. There were 0 foreclosures that closed in Josephine County, 0 short sales that closed, and we did have $1 million home close in Josephine County. It was for $1.2 million. It was in Williams, and it was all cash. Klamath County prices year over year were up 13%. The average residential home in Klamath now costing $354,424. The number of sold year over year were up 10%. There were 21 closings in Klamath County this week in the residential market. The number of listings year over year in Klamath were up 15%. There are now 419 active listings on SOMLS in Klamath County. There were no foreclosures that closed this week in Klamath. There were no short sales that closed, and there were no $1 million residential properties that closed in Klamath County this week. Now, what do we get out of all this data? Well, the listings going online are still up. Jackson County is about neutral, but Klamath County and Josephine County are still going up and adding inventory even as of this, as we enter winter. We're just finishing fall. The prices are up in Jackson. The prices are up in Klamath. The prices are down this week in Josephine County, and that's down year over year. And the sales are up in all 3 counties. And the reason I point this out is it's unusual for all 3 counties to have much of anything in common. We're all very different, but the inventory increasing or staying the same in all 3 counties, and the sales being up in all 3 counties is super significant. The prices are only up in the prices are only up in Klamath County and Jackson County, and they're down in Josephine County. So we track these things frequently because we're looking for micro trends that turn into macro trends. So based on this, I still predict that we're going to have a pretty active winter. We'll see if I'm right. You know how I love making my predictions. And going into next year, our prices are going to be only ever so slightly better. But as someone said to me this week, even if it's just a hair, every hair matters. Anyway, got a kick out of that. So in the meantime, I'd love to talk to you about what you want to do with your real estate. Give me a call, give me a text, 541-301-7980. That's 541-301-7980. Would love to talk to you about selling, buying, planning for next year, whatever you want. Real estate's my bag. So stay tuned for what's coming next in our little valley. In the meantime, have a great day. Bye, folks.